It's new tool time again. Today I'm going to be unboxing 190mm Makita circular saw. Decided to go for a 241 because I think they just got a bit more oomph than the battery ones. So this is how it's come in the box. We've got the actual saw itself, and we've got a fence guide, dust extractor, adapter tool, and the instructions. This is quite a decent, tough plastic case. Couple of things to show you on this. So when you saw, it pushes that along automatically, so you don't have to put your finger there. This screw on the back changes it from 0 to 45 degrees for a bevel cut, and it'll cut 66mm of cut at 0 and 46 at 45 degrees. This lever here allows you to change the depth of your cut, and this on the back allows you to attach the optional fence through. This is the optional hoover attachment with a little screw, and that just pops on there and screws in like so. Alright. Only other thing to say is there's a Allen key that's stored there for changing your blade when you need to change the blade. Okay, show you the blade. It's got these very sharp teeth, tungsten carbide. As you saw your piece of wood, it automatically pushes the cover back. That's a really good safety feature. This saw's designed for cutting through big chunks of wood, things like decking. So it's usually a case of draw your line square and then use one of the guide holes. You can see there's two guide nicks on it. It's the outer one that's lined up with the blade underneath. So you just line it up by eye, or use the fence if you're not confident, and then a bit of speed to it. When the saw's running, go straight through. One of the beauties about this saw is you open this and that allows you to change the cut depth and then lock it in place like so. Now where the beauty of that is I've mocked up, let's imagine this was a flooring joist and you wanted to cut a piece of floorboard that's on top of it. Well, what you could actually do, if I move this out, you can see that you can line up the depth of your cut by opening this, setting it to what exact depth that you want. So I line it up the depth of the floorboard in this instance, and then you just lock it in place with the black bit behind, and then once that's locked in place, you know that when you make the cut, you're not going to go down into the joist. Okay, this screw allows you to change the angle. There's one on the back as well. So these two, you can just change the angle to a 45 degree, screw it up. Same with the one on the back. And then that allows you to cut at a 45 degree angle, and you can change the depth of how much of your blade you want underneath. You can use the fence either at the back or at the front.